Welcome and please be seated. We gather here today in celebration, in thanksgiving, and in prayer. This is surely a day for celebrating. We, the class of 2023, have been anticipating this moment all year, and it's finally here. On behalf of all of my classmates, I am honored to welcome you to the commencement ceremony of the class of 2023. Let us truly place ourselves in this moment as we celebrate together.
Please stand as we salute our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now Father JJ will lead us in prayer.
Let us pray. Loving God, you are the maker of all that lives and moves and has its being. Help us to remember all the blessings you have given us on this graduation day, for parents and teachers, for friends and classmates, all who challenge our graduates, delight them, and love them. Help them to see your loving kindness in every detail of their lives as they continue their faith journey and the journey of life. We ask this through Jesus Christ, your beloved Son. Amen. Amen. Please be seated.
Welcome Father JJ, Miss McElroy, Miss Barbarito, faculty, parents, friends, and fellow graduates. My name is Isabel Anilio, and I'm one of the 15 students graduating this year. On behalf of the class of 2023, I want to thank everyone for coming to watch us graduate tonight. Thank you for all your support throughout the years. We couldn't have done it without you. The class of 2023 wants to thank our parents for providing us with the opportunity to grow spiritually and intellectually in a Catholic school. All we ever wanted to do was grow up. Now we have. We shared many good laughs and memories. Throughout these years, we grew up reading picture books, then chapter books, and now here we are turning the page into a new chapter in life. Each and every teacher who has taught us has helped us to become the young women and men we are today. We noticed things change each year, but we never noticed how we have changed these past 9 years. Years waiting to graduate turned into months, and months turned into weeks, and weeks turned into days. Now those days have come to an end. We always were excited and always talking about how we were going to graduate when we were older, but now that it's finally come, we are not so excited to leave each other, but we are excited to start something new in our life. I'm so glad we have cherished memories that will last a lifetime. This journey began for some of us in preschool, others in kindergarten, and some in more recent years throughout our journey. We have made so many memories together, and to name a few would be in kindergarten, learning how to tie our shoes, in first grade, writing with the big pencils, in second grade, reading on the reading carpets, in third grade, getting our pens, in fourth grade, having stuffed animal llamas, and in fifth grade, having a wedding and playing the sparkle game. In sixth grade, we had Zoom calls during most of the year, and in seventh grade, we buried all of our 12 fishes and had a funeral for them. Finally, in eighth grade, we will never forget when all the girls would scoop down to eat with the boys at lunch, since we would sit tables apart from each other. I will never forget the time that Liz would make random noises in class and start laughing, and when Nick would call the teacher teacher instead of their name. But my favorite of all is when Miss Barbarito starts saying, "Yes, I'm talking to myself," and starts singing and dancing, especially in social studies. I can't believe it's time to say goodbye. I have been dreading this day for a while. As many of you guys know, I'm never good with goodbyes, especially when it's people I love very much. I hope you never forget all the memories we've made. Everyone has been like a family to me, which makes this way harder to say goodbye. I'm so thankful that my classmates are the people I get to call family. God knew I needed you guys in my life. You're always there when it comes to supporting each other at games, helping each other out, or making everyone laugh when they're upset. We all started off as strangers, but now we are closer than ever. Looking back at us in kindergarten and looking at who we are today, I see so much growth in each and every one of us. I'm not ready to say this, but it's time to say goodbye to my classmates and friends. I love getting to know everyone throughout the years. Congrats, class of 2023, we made it. Our speaker today is Ms. Peters, who has been a great mentor and a friend to the 8th grade. Thank you for the gift of your presence at St. Catherine's and for helping us to strengthen our faith in God and grow in our academic knowledge.
Good evening. It's an honor to be here with my St. Catherine's family. Thank you, Mrs. McElroy, Mrs. Barbarito, Father JJ, for welcoming me here tonight. Congratulations to our graduates. Looking at you today fills my heart with such pride and joy. I promise, Bella, it was just yesterday that you were in kindergarten with Mrs. Tiso and I. And I'm positive everyone here today feels the same way. For the past 9 years, your teachers have been preparing you for this day. Reading, writing, science, math, history, religion, the list goes on. Well, I have some breaking news for you today. You could have stopped going to school after kindergarten graduation. Okay, this might be a bit of an exaggeration, but one thing I know for sure, and I promise you to be true, everything you need to know in life, you learned in kindergarten. Robert Fulghum wrote a book called All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. This poem reminds us of the simple life lessons that we learned when we were just 5 years old, such as play fair, don't take things that aren't yours, and say you're sorry when you hurt somebody. Here's the beginning of the poem. Most of what I really need to know about how to live and what to do and how to be, I learned in kindergarten. Wisdom was not at the top of the graduate school mountain, but there in the sandbox at school. These are the things that I learned. Share everything. What this mostly means is communicating clearly and honestly to build trustworthy friendships. Communication is not only the information we share, but how we share it. With technology at our fingertips, texting, social media, emailing, yes, these are all efficient ways and effective ways to get your message across. But the most effective communication is when we make the effort and take the time to speak to people face to face. Meaningful friendships do not hide behind a filter or follow the latest trends. Be your authentic self as a child of God. Speak the truth and always share God's message of love and peace. Communication also includes listening. A very famous nun by the name of Sister Mary Claire Weber once said, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Listen. Listen twice as much as you speak. This humble visual of hearing more and speaking less will help you to grow in your faith and an understanding of all that is around you. Listen first for God's voice. Play fair and don't hit people. This reminds us that we must play by the rules. The 10 Commandments were the first rules given to us to live a fair life and to teach us how to treat others. Know who you are and know what you believe, but most importantly, know your Creator. Pray constantly for the courage to love your neighbors as yourself in this game of life. knowing that God's love for us and our neighbors is limitless. Know the rules, and most definitely do not hit people. Put things back, clean up after your own mess, and say you are sorry when you hurt somebody. Take responsibility for your actions and be accountable for your mistakes. This is also a hard thing to understand, but in our kindergarten classroom, it happened often. But it always ended with a loving embrace from your teachers and your friends. And you know who else loves you the same way? Jesus. He sees us when we make a mess. He helps us to clean it up, and he is always there to love us. Next, don't take things that aren't yours. You have your own path in life. Remember to focus on your big dreams and goals rather than small distractions, such as someone else's path. Our own patron saint, St. Catherine of Siena, reminds us, be who God meant you to be, and you will set the world on fire. God intends for us all to follow his plan, and do your best to stick to this plan, and you will go far. And along that path, cheer for your friends. Teamwork truly does make the dream work. Wash your hands before you eat. This basic step teaches us to have a plan, how to follow a plan, and how to set expectations to succeed in that plan. That is called a goal. In life, everything will go more smoothly when we take the correct steps, follow the plan, and strive for that goal. What is God's plan for you? His plan for you and for all of us here today is to live in friendship with him. Life can and it will get messy. Wash your hands and stick to his plan. Flush. Let go of conflict. In kindergarten, after a recess mishap, we quickly resolved our playground arguments and agreed to forgive and forget. One of the first prayers we learned is the Our Father. In this prayer, Jesus teaches us to forgive others as he forgives us. Settle the conflict, correct the mistake, clean up your mess, and always ask for forgiveness. Here's one of my favorite. Warm cookies and cold milk are good for you. Live a balanced life, learn some, think some, draw and paint, sing and dance, play and work every day some, and take a nap in the afternoon. Celebrate all of life's big and little victories. Cookies and milk, singing and dancing, and naps in between are reminders of your efforts and goals that you achieved. But the best way to celebrate is right here. Come to Mass. Praise our God in thanksgiving for the good, the bad, and all the in-between. And while you are there, sing loud with the voices you once had in kindergarten in this very front pew. When you go out into the world, watch out for traffic, hold hands, and stick together. Could you imagine our world if we could just take a hold of one another's hand and stick together? Just like the first day of kindergarten here at SCS, when your parents walked you up to the blacktop to meet Mrs. Tiso and I, reassuring you that everything would be okay, do the same for strangers and familiar faces alike. In this next chapter of life, you are going to meet a lot of new faces that are going to need a hand. Be that comfort for them, and be that comfort for yourself. This is love, my friends, the type of love that Jesus calls the greatest. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. Wonder. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup? The roots go down and the plant goes up, and nobody really knows how or why, but we are all like that. Be aware of the presence of God in all the beauty that surrounds you. There are going to be times where your surroundings will look unfamiliar and not so beautiful, just like your first day here at St. Catherine's. But be assured, God is always with you, working in ways we don't always understand, but know that there is always beauty in it. Just as Jesus told his disciples, "Where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there I am in the midst of them." Respect one another, protect one another, be more like Jesus to one another. We need to love one another always with the heart and the eyes of a kindergartner. As much as I would have loved for you to stay in kindergarten with me, growing up is a fact of life. It's a privilege. Let's always remember the simple truths. If each of us cleans up our own messes, lives a prayerful life, and when you go out into the world, hold hands and stick together like saints. Class of 2023, I have loved you from the day I met you. I pray for you, and I pray for your bright future. May God always be present in your life, reminding you, be who God meant you to be, and you will set the world on fire. God bless you.
Thank you, Mrs. Peters. The following students have successfully completed the course of study prescribed by the Archdiocese of Newark and are therefore awarded diplomas. Madison Quaylar. Carson Robert Knoll. Mia Lee DiGiovanni. Michael Vincent Masseri. Isabella Hope Nilio. Emily Grace Coco. Nicholas Albert Zazzali. Roxy Christina Vidal. Christian Sebastian Avila. Gabriela Louise Menjivar. Adam Maximilian Barron. Athena Stupakis. Catherine Ann Kokat. Elizabeth Marie Bolin. Peyton Amani Rikas Panak.
Congratulations to the SCS class of 2023.
For having achieved outstanding academic performance in religion, a medal is presented to Isabella Nilio. For having achieved outstanding academic performance in mathematics, a medal is presented to Nicholas Zazali. For having achieved outstanding academic performance in science, a medal is presented to Catherine Kokat. Having achieved outstanding academic performance in language arts, a medal is presented to Peyton Rikas Pennock. For having achieved outstanding academic performance in literature, a medal is presented to Catherine Kokat. For having achieved outstanding academic performance in Spanish, a medal is presented to Michael Masiri. For having achieved outstanding academic performance in social studies, a medal is presented to Christian Avila. For outstanding achievement in art, a certificate is presented to Roxy Vidal. For the 2022-2023 Scholar Athlete is presented to Michael Masiri and Elizabeth Bowen. This year's Outstanding Catholic School Graduate Award for the Archdiocese of Newark is presented to Isabella Nilio. The following students have fulfilled the criteria stated in the President's Award for Educational Excellence. Certificates of Outstanding Academic Excellence are awarded to Christian Avila, Catherine Kokat, Isabella Nilio, and Nicholas Zazali. For having fulfilled the criteria stated in the President's Award for Educational Achievement, an award is presented to Adam Barron and Peyton Pennock. One of our graduates has been awarded an academic scholarship to Seton Hall Prep. He is Christian Avila. One of our graduates has been awarded an academic scholarship to Mary Help of Christian Academy. She is Roxy Vidal. Two of our graduates have been awarded academic scholarships to Mount St. Dominic Academy. They are Catherine Kokat and Gabriela Menjivar. One of our graduates has been awarded an academic scholarship to St. Joseph Regional High School. He is Carson Noe. Two of our graduates have been awarded academic scholarships to the Academy of St. Elizabeth. They are Elizabeth Boland and Emily Coco. Reverend Raymond Quinn Memorial Award has been annually awarded for 56 years to the student who is most deserving and plans to attend a Catholic high school. Our recipient this year is Christian Avila. Scholarship in honor of Sister Mary Claire is presented in recognition of a student who exemplifies a positive spirit through kindness, compassion, and sharing of their God-given talents, and plans to attend a Catholic high school. This year, we have two deserving students receiving this award. Our recipients this year are Emily Coco and Peyton Pennock. The annual Monsignor Charles Guzmer Scholarship is presented to the student who has demonstrated tremendous effort and strong work ethic, has been an active parishioner of St. Catherine of Siena Church, and plans to attend a Catholic high school. Our recipient this year is Isabella Nilio.
Each year, the graduates raise funds to help our class and our school. We are pleased to present these gifts now.
Mrs. McElroy, we would like to make a donation to St. Catherine's to enhance the education and activities at St. Catherine's School on behalf of the class of 2023.
Father JJ, we know the parish has been generous in supporting us in our education, and we would like to offer this gift in thanksgiving for all the parish has done for us. Mrs. McElroy, we would like to help some other students who wish to attend St. Catherine's School, and so we offer this gift to the Adopt a Student Fund.
Words cannot adequately express how grateful we are to our parents for all they have done for us. You have given us the opportunity to form friendships that will last a lifetime and form bonds that will never be broken.
We would like to take this moment to thank our parents for all they have done for us while we were students at St. Catherine's. We love you.
Many years ago, when we first came to school, the very first thing we learned was our prayers. We began a journey of faith. As we grew, the meaning of prayer began to shape our young lives.
Today, we wish to close the final chapter of our time here at St. Catherine's by reciting together the prayer Jesus taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Now we're off to new adventures, new experiences, and new places. We're sure to meet new friends, learn new concepts, and continue to grow in our love and faith in the Lord.
We really are ready to go, but as we travel our separate ways as St. Catherine's graduates, we take with us the memories of our time here and that special bond that made us the class of 2023. Thank you all for joining us today at our very special celebration. We are most grateful.
At this time, we would like all those present who have graduated from St. Catherine's in the past to stand and please remain standing. Graduates, please stand. It's time now for the class of 2023 to turn their tassels and join the others as alumni of St. Catherine of Siena School.